What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Elisha26. I'm here with my 40-week update video. So I've been gone for a couple weeks, and I'm here to kind of explain why. So last Sunday, I found out my great uncle passed away. I was really close with him and my great aunt, and so I wasn't in a video making mood. Um, really one of those kind of things where it just kind of like takes you out of it a bit, especially seeing how like um, my transition has kind of made me a little apprehensive about talking to my extended family and seeing them a little bit because I'm changing so much. And for the people that see me all the time, it's just a little bit every day. But for the people who I haven't seen in like a year or whatever, it could be really a drastic change. So I found out Sunday, the day before I started my new job, which was like kind of a blower. I was talking to my dad for his birthday, and that's when I found out. So Monday, I just really didn't feel like making a video. I didn't even really feel like doing anything. I didn't work out. I just went to work, started my new job, and then came home, showered, took my shot. I wasn't in the mood. And then I was waiting to find out when the funeral was going to be. So the funeral was on Saturday. So yeah, so I went down with my family. We drove to Portland, Oregon, which is where I'm from, to go to the funeral. And I was really kind of like, I don't know, because it's going to be really, this is my grandfather's brother. So that's extended family. And a lot of them are coming from out of town. Then I have two uncles that I haven't seen in quite some. One I haven't seen in a year, and one I haven't seen in years. That's my godfather, who wasn't, who was more so kind of like concerned about me starting tea just to make sure it was the right decision and whatnot, and making sure like there were the health risks and stuff like that. So I haven't seen him for a while, and we don't speak that often. He lives in a different state. And then I also had some cousins. One of my cousins watches all my videos. The other one, I'm not sure. And then I have some cousins that are like second and third cousins that I haven't seen in years. And ones that I saw last year, but they saw me before tea. So I was really kind of apprehensive about going down there. And just kind of worried about would there be a lot of misgendering or whatnot. And I was really close to my aunt Chris, and I still am, but just kind of like she hasn't seen me in a while and hasn't really heard my voice. And she heard it on Sunday, but it was really kind of like one of those conversations where it was tears and stuff like that. So I don't know if she was really focusing in. So I get down there, um, and she's like, well, we're driving down there. I'm nervous. My uncle and then my mom has told some of the family, and I'm sure now all my extended family on my mother's side and my father's side knows about my transition, which is. But I was just nervous about getting there. So when we got there, of course, there were a lot of people there because when there's a death, you know, that's what happens. So I got down there and we walk in the house, and my aunt Chris is like, Eli, it's so good to see you. And she's told her aunts, and they call me Eli, and she's told everybody, and everybody was really receptive. My cousin Simone, who is amazing, she she pulled me aside the first night when we were leaving and told me that she really is happy for me and she likes me better this way because she can see how happy I am. And then another one of my cousins was like, I agree. And it was just like, it felt great to be around people who have known me for 27 years and babysat me and seen me as one way and then to totally accept me as this way. It was amazing. And when I went to the funeral, I had on a nice shirt and I had a tie, which I did an Eldridge knot, and it was fucking amazing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, so you can see this knot that I did. For the first time, first try, I got it, aced it. And but anyway, so um, at the funeral, there were people there that hadn't seen me in a while, and they just went with it. One of my mom and my uncle's friends was like, "Oh, I remember when you were something something something." My mother's name, daughter, and my mom said, "My son," and she said, "Oh, you're right." And she gave me a hug, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. Uh, it won't happen again." And she just went with it. Like everybody just went with it. I only got misgendered twice. The whole weekend I was there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Um, Hung out with the family, which was great. When they did the pictures, they were like all male cousins, and then they came and got me. They were like, Tremaine, come on outside. We're doing all male cousins, and everybody just acted like I've been in every single all male cousins picture since the time I was born, which was amazing. Um, then we stayed the night at a cousin's house, and he has two little kids. One's 5, one's 6, and they totally were like, I don't know why, but they just were all over me wrestling and asking me a bazillion questions like, how old are you? And I was like 27. They were like, you're not 27, you're in high school. And I was like, no, I'm not in high school. I graduated in 2004. And they were like, are you in college? I was like, nope, graduated in 2009. I was like, I'm 27, I have a job. And they were like, I can believe you have a job, but I don't believe you're 27. And I'm like, who the hell are these little kids? Like, it's crazy. They were just so, I don't know, not believing I was 27 years old. And then, for whatever reason, they gave me the nickname Chubby. And I was just like, do y'all, do y'all see me? Nothing about me is chubby at all, but hey, they loved hanging out with me for whatever reason. And they were really fun. One of the girls asked me if my dress shoes were my work shoes, and I was like, nah, these are just my dress shoes. And she was like, I was like, I wear boots to work. And she went in the closet and pulled out these cowboy boots, like and put them on. And she's like, I know you don't wear these kind of boots to work, because these are cowboy boots, but these are my boots. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, are those boots made for walking? And she's like, and then she goes into the closet and pulls out another pair of boots, and they're like black dress boots. And she said, "These boots are made for walking too." And I was just like, "What the fuck? These kids are crazy." But anyway, so the funeral was very emotional, but it went well, and it was great to be around family like that, like just like immersed in it, like just 24/7. And that was well, not really 24/7, but like 24/3, I guess. So that was great. It felt really, really nice to be around them and have them accept me like that. And everybody just was like, totally all with the male pronouns. And one thing I appreciated too was that not only were they using male pronouns present tense, but they also used them past tense. And then in situations where they found it kind of difficult, they just said, I remember when you were a baby, or I remember when you were little, I remember when he was a kid. And so that was great to have them just kind of like, pick up on those types of things and not just kind of like forget and go back to I remember when you were a little girl type of thing. They just went, I remember when you were a kid. I remember when you fell and cut your head or stuff like that. They just went with that shit, which was amazing. And then Sunday we went out to eat lunch with one of my uncles, my mother's little brother, and that was fun. He just act like everything was normal. My cousins, my younger cousins that are his sons, they were like just totally, all for it. They didn't even, it was great. So work has been good. It's so much better than my old job. I fucking love it there. Like I work in the heaters and blowers section, and it's about to be freeze protection time, so we're getting everything ready, which is just like a whole lot of tests and stuff. It's just easy, not as rough on my body and shit. So work is going well. And I got like these brand new Timberland boots that, well, they're like work boots. Brand new Timberland work boots that are like 160 plus tax at the retail store in the mall, that I got them for 41 bucks and some change. So that was great. And I'm about to get paid like crazy. I'm about to get a check from my old job on Friday, and then get a check from my new job next Friday for 3 weeks. So I'm about to have 5 weeks worth of pay. Then I'm really excited about that. What else? Oh, and then I got a pen. I journal a lot now. I gotten back into it. The last time I was doing it when I was on deployment and my grandma had passed. So I just use these little moleskins or whatever. I find them to be the right size to take any place or whatever. And like I'm just like filling this joint up. It's just like all of this. There's pages and notes. Anyway, then I got a new pen. I got a Lamy Vista, and I've got Noodler's black ink in here. It's a fountain pen. I fucking love this thing. It writes so nice, so smooth, and I don't know. I'm just in love with this pen. I just like, I don't know. I just like odd shit, like my razor, my brush. You know, I don't know. I guess that's just the oldness in me or whatever. But yeah. So the past 2 weeks, I haven't noticed many changes besides just my Adam's apple is starting to get a little bit bigger again, and my voice dropped again a little bit recently. Um, Besides that, there haven't been any changes. Just refilled my needles prescription and my syringe prescription. I still have tea, but just refilled the needles and the syringes. They give them to me 12 at a time, but they give me 4 refills. I guess it's because they don't want you selling them to drug addicts or whatever. I don't know. What else? So last week I didn't really work out, but this week I started working out again. And I just tried this new pull-up app just because I want to do pull-ups on other days, and it's actually really cool. It's called Runtastic Pull-ups, and it's great because you put your phone in your pocket. I just tuck mine in the waistband of my boxer briefs, straight up and down like this, and it has voice cues on it. So it'll say complete one pull-up, and you do the pull-up, and with the accelerometer in your phone, it actually feels you go, do the pull up and then release back down, and it counts the pull up for you. So it's pretty much hands free workout, um, which is really great. They also have push ups, sit ups, and squats. But I already have an app for push ups, sit ups, and squats, so I'm gonna just stick with those. Um, let's see. Oh, another thing. Besides that, at the job, nobody knows I'm transgender. So everybody thinks I'm cis male, which is great. Like, it's great. They just see me as one of the guys that give me workout tips, eating tips, and stuff. And me and this other guy are the same height and both really, really, really thin. So they give me tips and they just make jokes and stuff. And it feels great being stealth at work. Like, it's fucking amazing. Um, at my old job, there was always just questions about me being trans, always questions. Because people are curious. And I'd rather people ask me those questions than, I don't know, than to talk about it behind my back or just make assumptions or whatever. So it's really great that, you know, people would ask questions, but it's also amazing being someplace where people just think you're cis and they don't ask questions. Being stealth at work is fucking amazing. I don't even think my supervisor knows. Really, I just think medical and the security clearance people know. Those are the only two people I think actually know about it, because nobody says anything. It's amazing being read as male 24/7. Like, my family is reading me mail, seeing me as male. My friends are like, I don't even remember the old Tremaine. And then to be at work and be around people who see me at 10 months in my transition and don't know my past. So that's fucking amazing. And I think, like, I'm just going to be semi-stuff. Like, with my close friends, they'll know the truth. But coworkers and stuff like that, there won't be a need for that. So, yeah, that's amazing. It feels fucking amazing, honestly. Besides that, there's nothing else really going on. Oh, so it's about to be holiday time. So if you would like a holiday card with, it's just gonna say Happy Holidays. Um, with your preferred name in it, if you just want someone to send you a Christmas card or a Hanukkah card or a Kwanzaa card or whatever you celebrate, or just gonna say happy holidays. So, um, you can send me your address and your preferred name, and I'll send you a card. Specify which holiday, because I will write in there, like, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, unless you live in the UK, because I would totally write Happy Christmas, or Canada. Um, Also, if you want a New Year's Eve card, I don't know. If you ask for both, I'll just do it all in one, and whatever. So just send those. The email address for the cards will be in the description and probably somewhere around here. And that's about it. So I hope everybody had a great day for their shots yesterday and their shots today and their shots the rest of the week. And if you aren't on T yet or whatever, you can hit me up. Stay strong. We've all been there. We've all suffered through that. And I'm just going to let you know that time flies. And this time next year or the year after that, whenever you start T, you will look back and not even believe how fast it's going. I mean, I'm 40 weeks today and it doesn't fucking feel like it. So, yeah. Much love to everybody out there, and much, 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 much love to my homeboy Deshaun, who is making moves. You know, he's an amazing guy. So, anyway, please be safe until next week, and I'll see you then. Much love.